The year 2022 monthly trends in import cargo volume for Uganda through the Central Corridor show a significant improvement, with an increase of 61,000 tonnes, up from 203,000 tonnes in 2021. Although the annual report of the performance of Central Corridor transit transport shows promising statistics, analysts argue that much needs to be done for the Central Corridor to regain its lost glory as Uganda's import and export route of choice.
The Tanzanian route has to be popularized, but also Ugandans, through the necessary government agencies, should be provided with information, say for example through the Uganda Investment Authority, to know what is the advantage of using the Tanzanian route, what advantages come with it, and what can I trade there. There is a lot to trade there.
Given the excess capacity on the Mombasa route, that's why the Central Corridor needs to be utilized also. Given that the Mombasa route is now experiencing a clog.
According to Paul Akuma, transport is a key thing in economics, or the life of any economic system, and key part of trade markups. He therefore proposes the improvement of systems, enhancement of trucks' turnaround time and ships' dwell time in order to promote and make the multimodal transport system in the Central Corridor more attractive to Uganda's business community.
Transport is transport and the profit margins form what we call the trade markups. So it's very key in because it makes sure goods move out of production to the consumption point.
His observation comes at a time when Uganda is registering a steady annual economic growth and thus demanding more intermediates.
Our economy has grown. We have many factories now. So I think re-examining the use of only Mombasa Port should come into the discussion. That's a conversation we need to have, whether we should not also use the Dar es Salaam Port or the Mwanza Port.
The reopening of the Central Corridor Rail Waterways intermodal route of Dar es Salaam, Mwanza, Port Bell, Kampala is credited for increased export and import cargo volumes between Uganda and Tanzania. In 2022, cargo throughput MV Kawa was 55,000 tonnes, equivalent to an increase of 48% from 37,000 tonnes in 2021.
Also, we shall procure more two ships, which we shall also add on Lake Victoria, that we can have enough cargo to go on the rail line, and this too much cargo which will come as a result of connecting the rail transport to other parts of this country, it can be taken by water.
In terms of minimizing the fusion of methane gases, if you went on water and then used the railway, it is much more efficient. It's much more efficient compared to other routes we have here in the East African region.
The road transport is good, but I think it's working above capacity.
Dennis Igor for UBC News.